Tipping off the dime, the Celtics have some magic for Orlando, with Boston getting defensive against Superman. Steve Nash leading the Suns into the Western Conference Finals in search of his first trip to the title round. And the defending champs getting plenty of pow in search of a repeat beat. It's time for the dime.
Rondo drives and flushes with the right hand. Blocked by Howard. Pierce to his right. Moves to the corner. Baby long to it. The buzzer. Got it!
How many punches are you willing to take?
Allen for three. Good. Look out. And a power jam by Dwight Howard. Hedo Turkoglu has done it again.
And welcome to the Daily Dime. I'm Jim Basquall. Ahead in the show, we size up how the West will be won and hear from Phoenix stellar point guard Steve Nash. But first up, the Celtics riding the wave of bouncing LeBron and the Cavs into the opener of the Eastern Conference Finals against Dwight Howard and the Magic. Orlando swept their first two series just like the Cavaliers did last year, though Cleveland lost the opener to the Magic. This time it was Boston putting an end to a postseason streak, with this run coming from O-Town. Dwight Howard and the Magic hadn't lost a game since April 2nd. That's a run of 14 straight, including 8 in the playoffs. It's the opener of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Celtics. Howard well off on that jump hook. Then Jason Williams tosses it out of bounds. Orlando just 4 of 20 in the first quarter, 14 points in all. Jeff Van Gundy didn't mince words about his brother's team.
This is like a bad first preseason game. This play is horrible.
Some of it has to do with some pretty good defense.
Don't try to dress it up, Mike. Bad is bad.
It would get worse. Third quarter, that's Paul Pierce falling away on the J. Then Pierce another jumper. He scored 13 points in the third when the Celtics went up 18. Later in the quarter, Orlando down, and Howard in the post, guarded by Rasheed Wallace, is called for traveling. The Magic were down 16 after 3 quarters. Stan Van Gundy giving his honest assessment.
We've been awful. They're totally outplaying us. I mean, we've got to find some answers, and we haven't found any right now.
So fourth quarter, his team turns things around. That's Michael Petras. It's a wing tray. Then under 5 minutes to go, Jameer Nelson, he's fading away along the baseline. Orlando within 9. Under a minute to go in the game. Magic down 4, actually under 10 ticks to go. Vince Carter missing the second of 2 freebies, and it's Nelson swooping in past Ray Allen and getting it to go off the window, and suddenly it's a 2-point game that's worth another look. But after Allen hit a pair from the line, it's a 4-point deficit, and Rashard Lewis is off from 3. Kevin Garnett secures the rebound. The Celtics secure the opener as they take game 1 and home court from the defending Eastern Conference champs.
Dwight Howard's it's not going to be 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 guys at the end of the day that has to guard him. And we are leaving them on an island, and so that's very difficult.
I just have to get into a good rhythm. When I'm out of rhythm, I play like a robot, so I think it's just me. I have to get on rhythm, find ways to get the ball, and not get into a wrestling match with those guys. I think that's playing to their advantage.
We feel like we got guys who can cover Dwight, such as Perk and Rasheed and Baby one-on-one. So that allows us to get up on their shooters and be a little bit more aggressive and not allow us to open up their three-point game.
Our guys aren't going to fall apart. Hell, they got down 20 in this game and they didn't collapse. I mean, that's not our team. I mean, this is all about winning. Our team doesn't have to prove they can bounce back from adversity and all of that crap. They've done all that.
Boston forced Dwight Howard into 7 misses on Sunday, and that's 2 more than he missed during the entire 4-game sweep of the Atlanta Hawks in the conference semis. He's the first center to shoot 30% or worse from the field with 7 turnovers in a postseason game since David Robinson did it back in 1995. John Barry on the Celtics surprise in Game 1.
Am I surprised that the Boston Celtics have taken a 1-0 lead? No, not really. This looks a lot like the team in 2008 that won an NBA championship because their defense is off the charts. No open three-point shots for the Orlando Magic, 5 of 22. they get 10 assists in a ball game, that means the Boston Celtics are staying in front of their men, they're containing the basketball, their help defense is right on par, and offensively, all they really needed was 3 quarters because the Orlando Magic could get nothing done. The Boston Celtics, again, looking like the team in 2008. Maybe this is the last run of the Big Three. It looks like they're going to go out with a bang.
In Game 3 of the conference semis, the Celtics were embarrassed at home by 29 at the hands of the Cavs. But since that night, Boston's ripped off 4 straight wins, and aside from a few late-game lapses, they have been unstoppable. The turnovers are telling as they force 7 more per game than they've committed.